Yo, it's Big Ant, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV. Had to come tap in today, man. My boy Cash Jundi, man.
Bro.
Hey, we up here at Lime Studios right now. This is a real important factor in the rap game. This is an important factor in the city of H-Town right now. And I'm the type of person, I like to tap in with people I see making a difference. And, you know, I rock with everybody doing their thing, but certain people it's like, hey, I gotta tap in with, because you got so much going on and you still humble and you got a whole basic wave of doing everything. So we gonna get into that. But introduce yourself to the people, let them know who you is and everything like that, man.
Cash Jundi. Yeah. Follow me at Cash Jundi or go to my YouTube, Life of My Environment. Everything is pretty much Life of My Environment, the Lime Studios. That's really, just follow me, everything Cash Jundi.
Yeah, for sure. So where you from exactly?
Houston,
yeah.
Northside.
Yeah.
I basically moved from Greens Point to Spring like when I was probably 10, 11 and shit.
Okay.
I mean, I've been out in Spring since.
Okay. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Spring. They doing shout out to Spring High School. You know what I'm saying? Still, we really like right by each other, Greens Point and Spring. So you really tapped in with the city right there enough. You know what I'm saying? So talk about what it was like for you coming up over there in Spring. Was you like already rocking with music and stuff? Or growing up, or did that come later? Or was you always listening to music and rap and everything?
I was always big into music. Like, I was, on Tuesdays and Fridays when music used to come out, like I was collecting CDs and,
okay.
Then I bought a pair of turntables. Really, I think I bought them for my brother. He didn't really use them, so I started using them, and it kind of went from there. I always wanted to do music, but like I never, really a lot of that shit was fun. So, you know what I mean? Like I wanted a keyboard at the time. I was young. I wasn't getting no money, you know what I mean? And then when I would get some money, I wasn't even thinking about the keyboard. It was always, like in hindsight, I see I was always into music, but kind of growing up, like I never did band or anything like that. So.
But you was just really on the rap shit, just jamming the artists.
I was a super fan.
Yeah. So you was jamming everything, or was it specific stuff, or you was all over the place with it?
I was really big on East Coast shit at first, even though I liked everything, I was always trying to hunt for them little mixtapes and stuff, like the Clue mixtapes and different stuff like that. Even the Smack DVDs, I'd be going around kind of what you got going on kind of reminds me of some Smack stuff.
Yeah, it is. I used to watch all that shit.
Yeah, like that was
Smack, Gutter TV, what is the other ones? Smack for sure, Gutter TV, Sub-Zero, the Come Up DVDs, man. If you had a DVD that was in the streets and you was consistently putting them out, I'd have ran across them. And what's crazy is I probably only bought about 5 actual DVDs because I had homies that bought them all.
Yeah.
My partner had a spot. He was real young with his own spot, and his spot was like the trap. Everybody smoking, drinking, all type of shit in there all day. So it was all he bought so many fucking DVDs that the DVD man came to his house and delivered them. Like he would just, cause he already know he was gonna buy. So whenever he got a new set in, he was just gonna bring them over there to him. The guy had this was when flea markets was still popping heavy in Houston. The flea market game is over, but he was still come to my boy crib with all the DVDs. So I did come up in that DVD era for real. Yeah.
And that's what turned me on to so many underground artists and
for sure.
Rap. That was at the beginning. I used to like all the rap battling and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Really anything I could get a hold of music at the time. Now content. Yeah. Exactly. It was really just seeing different spots and just how they operated and different things like that. It was it used to get me hype. You know what I mean? So
it's different now, man. Everything is one big blob. It's so saturated. Everybody doing stuff now, and it's a gift. It's a gift and a curse because now I'm able to do this shit right here, like what I'm doing now because of where the game has went, but. At the same time, I do miss that when you had to go find that little shit. It wasn't YouTube at first. It wasn't none of that. So you had to go, you had to really be into it. You know what I'm saying?
I think I was telling you last time how, I used to go to Sound Revolution, Exchange Sound. Where it's a few of them.
Slim Thugs was Exchange. Boss Hog Outlaws was Exchange Sound, Sound Revolution. That was on 1960. Then they had the other sounds on Guff Bank and Antoine. I forgot which one that was called.
Like I went to some that were. I don't think they're open. I know they're not open anymore. I don't know what happened to them. And like, I mean, we used to see some of the Swish House guys there and be hyped because you know because like I'm seeing them and I'm young. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, now that you're grown, I'm grown, you know, motherfucker realize like, oh, they was kind of where we was, you know, back then.
Yeah, exactly. But, trying to figure it out. Yeah.
But they were already stars to us, you know. Like,
sure.
I remember even at the Slim Thug had Sir Daily working the counter, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like shit, that was something, you know, that was something to us back then, you know. And then we'd have to search to find little tapes and stuff. And,
For sure.
Those were the, you know, like I appreciated it more. Now I barely listen to people. I guess it's all it's all there.
It's all force fed. It's already there already. It's in your face. I still have a love for it to get out here and search for new artists and stuff in different cities now. Like I learned different cities' cultures. Yeah. Like I learned their accents. I learned they lingo. The stuff that they say what mean what and what the shit they like to wear and the way they record and all that shit. I do that. I've done that with like so many different cities that people don't know about, and it's crazy because like on YouTube, some of these people reach out to me. They're like, damn, dog, how you know all this shit? And I'll be like, YouTube. Like I'll be learning y'all shit off YouTube. But so man, you just kind of grew up into this music thing. So when did you officially just start creating musically and stuff like that?
Probably like 05, 06.
Okay.
You know, maybe even before that, right? But like it started where I used to have an apartment and I was trying to get people to come through and you know what I mean. Like I really thought I was gonna manage people when I first got going. Like that's what, because I was like, man, I know a bunch of people. I feel like I got an ear for this, you know, and all that type of stuff. And my boy brought over like a little piece of equipment that you can record off of. It wasn't a computer. It was just like a outboard gear, right? So, and I figured it out like after a day and started recording on it and started having people come through and my apartment started jumping, you know. And it was just like, it went from that to like, you know, I was putting together my team is how I felt. And then, you know, you start running into problems like, we don't got no beats, you know what I mean? I was using other people like the mixtape philosophy at first, you know, and then it was like, well, we need beats. And, you know, I was trying to produce. It was so hard. One of my boys ended up giving me FL Fruity Loops and shit. I pretty much used to spend like 10, 12 hours a day on that for years. So.
Oh, okay. So you was already dedicated early.
Yeah, like, I mean, I had a job and I basically come home and like I put in 10, 12, like I say 10, 12 hours a day down there every day. Like it was something where I used to take that Kanye line to heart, that three different beats a day for like 3 summers. You know what I'm saying? And same thing with like, I was reading all them books how you got to put your 10,000 hours in. So I'm trying to get there as fast as possible, you know, and
for sure.
And then eventually it started happening with video work too, where it's like, man, I didn't have nobody shoot the videos.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So you actually you do the beats.
Yeah.
Okay, so we understand that you are a producer. Yeah. So we got that out the way. He produces.
That's really how everything came about.
Okay, so you started out just producing.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard what he said. He put the hours in. This is a fact. So now you just said the videos. Yeah. So you needed people to shoot videos.
Yeah, and it was just hard, you know, like we're always working with limited budget, you know. What I mean? And then I'm not even rapping, so it's just like, you know, trying to get somebody else to be, you know, have the same type of drive or work ethic as you is, you know, super hard, you know what I mean? And like, and you know, with my team, it was kind of mainly a lot of my boys, you know, I grew up with and different things, so, you know, you realize like, this is what I want. Okay. You know what I mean? They want it, but you know, some people might not.
They don't want it as bad as you.
Yeah. It's like, this is my whole life. I dedicate, like, you know, I feel like I was training for the Olympics for this shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm having to call and convince people, like, man, hey, you know.
Can you come over? Yeah, come through, bro. Come through. And then they'd be like, oh, man.
I was putting so much on, like, trying to get my team on that I felt like it wasn't a waste because I learned so much during that process. But, like, probably about 5 years of me not really working with many other artists because I was trying to focus on my team and my squad and everything. And half my team got locked up in different things, so I'm left, you know, looking at it like I'm reevaluating why am I even I'm depending too much on other people.
Yeah.
You know, because my success, even though it still does somewhat depend on the artist, like there's a lot more I could have took onto myself, you know, and take more responsibility so I can make sure, you know, I'm good, you know, basically, because shit, like I can't tell my daughter or something like, yeah, I'm waiting on, you know, such and such to, you know, and I got this, like, you know, I wanted to do something for myself. I ended up going back to school for engineering.
Okay.
So all that kind of, from beats to audio engineering, then to shooting videos, it was kind of all one-stop type deal. But all that was from necessity, not from, like, shit, I didn't even like shooting videos for a while. I feel like it was so much work, and then
that's how I feel. Yeah, that's the way I feel about that.
Now I didn't put in enough work where it's, you know, I don't have to think about it as much. You know what I mean? I still struggle with. I seen one of your other videos with I think it's TT Visuals. He was talking about how trying to come up with these concepts for people.
Yeah.
It's like, man. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Like I'm already making beats. It's like I'm doing so much. I feel like, bro, y'all gotta help me with some ideas here and there.
Yeah.
But I mean, regardless, it's a blessing to even be able to work and do stuff that I like to do. So
exactly, that's real entrepreneurship. So you you actually a producer first. Then you started doing videos, but now you record too. Yeah. So you always were recording while you were producing. Yeah. So you actually record, you mix and master. Yeah. Hey, look here, mixing and master, that recording, shooting videos and producing. Yeah. And you also have your own studio, which we in right now in the cut in the back, relaxing, Lime Studios. Now this is some real big one-stop shop thing that I like to put the light on and understand that this right here is like some real deep, like multi-talented shit. Like everybody can't do this. Yeah. Not a lot of people can't do this at all. Like really, if they got one, they can't do the other. You know what I'm saying? It's people that can record, but they can't mix and master. It's people that can mix and master, but they can't record. Yeah. It's people that can't shoot videos and do none of this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But nah, this is a real big movement in the light. And you actually work with a lot of artists that I have came across their music, and I've seen their videos, and the videos be good. It ain't like you ain't good at it, like you know exactly what you're doing. So that's why I really tapped in with you, man. So what would you say be the hardest part about running all this, man? Because you really an entrepreneur and a boss, and so you really got a lot going on. So what be the hardest part about this game for you?
I guess just trying to see what I want to spend my time on now. You know, like it was at first, like where I just wanted to build my clients up and have enough work and be able to do this full time always. Yeah. It went from that to like, okay, well, let me start choosing projects I like to work on more. People who, you know, our relationship is more genuine. You know, I'd rather build with the artist than I would just do a song here and there. It's not really worth it for me. Like I like working with everybody, but I got to start making it count every time, you know. So I started trying to work with people I could see are more serious about the craft. I don't mind doing hourly sessions and stuff, but it starts to be like it's not really.
It's not helping you grow. Yeah. It's like a little quick little. Yeah. Okay.
And then what did I always try to reevaluate, like at least yearly, if not more than that, like about, well, what do I want to do? What did I start this for? What was the whole intentions, you know? So I got to constantly get to that rather than, you know, it's like these were all just steps to get to where I want to go, not necessarily where I want to be yet, you know.
Got you. Dang, it's tough. Yeah, I understand what you're saying though, because I had the same issue sometimes. Like, dang, this what I'm doing right now helping me grow. What am I really trying to do? I know what my ultimate goal is, and I want to, you know, basically have a whole fucking like setup of all type of content created and other things like that. But you know, which one would you say you are first at the moment? Which one would you say, okay, this is what I am before anything? A producer?
I don't want to be put in a box, right? Yeah, but if you had to nail me down on one, I'd probably say I wouldn't say probably. I'd say a producer because I've just spent so much more time
Okay.
making beats and stuff. And I mean, I kind of throw engineering in with that because it kind of goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
But I've been making beats even longer than I consider myself an engineer because, like I said, I was recording people and I ended up going back to school because I felt like even though I knew a bunch of stuff, I wanted to be confident in what I was doing rather than just thinking I knew what I was doing.
Okay. For sure. So right now, man, you say you producer first, so I gotta ask, who in the game right now that you haven't worked with that you would like to make a beat for? Like whose style you like, who you listen to, or who do you think, okay, I rock with this person right here, or I grew up on this person, and I would love to make a beat for them. I think I have a hard ass beat that they'll get on and murder.
I mean, it's a lot of people I would want to work with, and I feel like there's other people that probably fit more of my styles.
Yeah.
But if I get to choose someone, I'm choosing Kanye.
Okay, for sure.
Well, I'm just saying, because like to me, he brought so much more to it. He's probably my favorite producer. You know, just from all the types of things and. You know, just his whole story, you know, on top of the music, you know.
Yeah, because you said that earlier, like you like that. It's like he be talking to you when he talks, huh?
Yeah, like it's just, you know, you really couldn't put him in a box. People constantly told him no, you know. And like, really, I think he just likes to create things, you know, and I kind of feel the same ways where it's just like, I just feel like I have good taste at certain things. And if I have more control, you know, I feel like then I get to show my vision more, you know, and then people can kind of more understand, you know, because sometimes I don't get to show what I like, you know what I mean? I'm doing what the artist likes, you know, because it's like a compromise, you know what I mean? Like it's partly what I like and partly what they like and like hopefully a healthy medium, but sometimes, like say with the video, sometimes I don't choose nothing, you know what I mean? Like I'm kind of based around what we're shooting today, you know, not necessarily like, oh, I got to come up with this good. A lot of times it's because we're working on limited budgets too. Like,
for sure.
So when you're working on a limited budget, it's like there's only so much we can do. I'm gonna always try to give my best effort, you know, but at the same time, like if we show up and it's just a room full of guys, you know, I'm kind of limited on like ideas, you know what I mean?
For sure. I do see. I've been on a lot of video shoots behind the scenes, and I see the things that go on and create these videos sometimes. And boys be stumped and trying to get more B-roll. They gotta find something else. Like I see it. I see the struggle, and that's why I have not shot one music video. And then I see how picky people are about the videos. So I'll be like, not yet. I know it's a money maker, but that ain't what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to do this when I'm doing, but I do understand it. But so man, give them the Instagram, give them anything they get in contact with you on, you know, if they just want to collab or things like that. I mean, you looking for good business though, building a relationship, not none of the, you out here joking and playing, man. No, this is you trying to build a relationship with them. You're a hard worker, good product, good stuff that you can sell. It's Lime Studios. Tap in with them, give them the Instagram again.
At Cash Jundi. CASHJUNDI. Like I said, you can find everything I got on my website also, lifeinmyenvironment.com. My beat website, limebeats.com. Trying to think if there's anything else. I don't know. You can really, if you YouTube or Google my name, a bunch of my stuff's gonna pop up so you can see a lot of work. It's a lot of artists I work with in the city. Shoot. I don't even know. I got a list of them, so I don't.
He got that. Hey, he in the city, man. Tap in, cop a beat, do good business. Understand, this is a businessman. He out here working. We in his studio right now. He got his own studio. Boss man, handling business. This is what I respect. Entrepreneurship, man. Y'all tap in with us. Subscribe to the channel, Urban Politicians TV. More videos coming. Follow me on Instagram at urbanpoliticians_Big Ant. And also my other little ratchet page is Urban Politicians TV by itself. Y'all tap in, man.